Hello YouTube, KDP here and welcome back to Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Omega Ruby randomised Nuzlocke. We find ourselves on Route 127 just south of Mossdeep. In the last episode we made our way across the routes on the south of the map below, so as you can see below, all the way along the bottom there past Pacific Logtown and along those routes to capture ourselves some new encounters. Now I think if I remember correctly, there is one more new encounter we can get. I did come back to here because I was doing a little bit of grinding. As you can see, we have a completely different team because we are going to use this team to, and I can't remember if when we get to Sootopolis City, if there is immediately Team Magma stuff or the gym. But right now, we're going to start off with this team in the hopes that we can take on the gym before we kind of kick off any of the Team Magma stuff. I think if I remember correctly, I think that's what happens. But we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said in the last episode, we made our way along those southern routes there. We picked up plenty of encounters, I suppose, to add to the team. And we have a completely different team here to take on that 8th gym. Hopefully, if that's what we're ending up doing. Before we start any team recaps here, again, another shout out to our unofficial sponsor, Monster Energy. If you ever happen to stumble across these silly little videos, please feel free to sponsor us. And Gladys, shout out. I'm going to try and I'm not going to hold it as close. It's dripping a little bit because the condensation's built up. But I'm going to try and take it a little bit closer and get a good purchase on it. It's on the table. Gladys, please rate this out of 10. Okay, a little bit cleaner. Still not great, but a little bit cleaner. Cheers. And it is absolutely dripping with condensation there. So, I'm starting to move there. Before we move anywhere, we need to start off with a team recap. Now, our first team member here, this is unexpected. Our first team member here is a little bit lower in level than the rest of the team and does have the lucky egg. I was grinding her up a little bit to try and get her up to the kind of rest of the levels with the team, but I got to the point where I was just like, screw it, I'm just going to start and we can level her up as she goes. But I've now just realised that she's picked up Pokerus during that time. I wonder if the rest of the team has Pokerus as we go along. But anyways, our first team member here, Bin Woman, the Wormadam, the Trash Cloak Wormadam, with the Mold Breaker ability and the moves Bug Bite, Attract, Dazzling Gleam and Sludge. Then we've got okay, so it has picked up Pokerus. Our newly captured Chargoon, the Mega Charizard X, with the Inner Focus ability and the moves Flamethrower, Dragon Rage, Wing Attack and Steam Eruption. We have Hoth with Pokerus as well. Hoth, the Mammoth Swine, with the Stench ability and the moves Ice Fang, Head Smash, Earthquake and Takedown. Oh, all those bubbles from Monster making me burp there. Fox, the Talonflame, also with Pokerus, and the Moody ability with the moves Flame Charge, Acrobatics, Ice Punch and Fly. Then we have Poncho with Pokerus as well. Ludicolo with the Intimidate ability and the moves Surf, Nature Power, Dive and Zen Headbutt. Now, Dive previously was Energy Ball, so we will remove Dive at some point and put Energy Ball back on, but for just now, because we need Dive, it's got Dive. And last but not least, Mr. Sleep, the Hypno with the Sticky Hold ability and the moves Zen Headbutt, Dual Shot, Poison Gas and Hypnosis. Bit of an interesting team, but I decided, you know what, I just want to kind of mess around a little bit with some of the encounters we have and try out some Pokemon that I wouldn't normally maybe use and in these kind of things. So, we know where we need to go. Sootopolis is in the middle of this little kind of body of water here. We need to go underwater. Now, in between all these episodes, I have battled the trainers underwater here. This is not a new route. This is still technically Route 126. We are underwater, and I wish it was a new route because there's different encounters down here. But we are now in Sootopolis City, where we can get ourselves another encounter. Now, I can't remember, in the old games, when you come up here, there's a cutscene. Okay, there's no cutscene right now, but Sootopolis City, we can get ourselves an encounter here. So we'll start off this episode nice and strong, hopefully with a brand new encounter as we surf our way. The Poke Center is over here. There we go. Sootopolis City, first encounter of the episode. Wow, okay, Gabite. So we can get ourselves a Garchomp here. I need to be very careful here about what I'm going to go for a track just to make it a little bit easier so we don't take any damage that we don't need to be taking here. We can maybe get a little bit of extra some extra time to capture this. And we don't really have much in the way of Pokeballs. I probably should have stocked up. I'm going to check the moves again. I know we just went over them, but I need to try and think about what to do. So Mr. Sleep can put Gabite to sleep here. We can put Gabite to sleep. Which kind of renders the attract useless because, like, we need to stay in if we're going to use that. So we'll go for the hypnosis because I don't think we're going to be able to damage this Gabite without really, like, hurting it badly. The only thing I could think is maybe a fire type move at this point, but we'll just try and go for a Great Ball on the Gabite that's now asleep. Let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3. There we go! Starting off the episode very strong. Gabite. Adding Gabite to the roster. You know exactly what I'm going to name this Gabite. So it is a shark. It's a, well, it's a dragon shark really, but we're going to call this Gabite Bruce, after Bruce from Finding Nemo. Bruce the Gabite. Transfer to the box. And we're going to make our way to the Pokemon Center here. Now, one of the things to think about is that we've got Pokerus here, so I don't even realise. I think the odds of getting Pokerus are like so much higher than. Now, I don't even really know what to do here. I don't know if it's a gym job here, or do we do the gym? Okay, the door's closed. So it must be some Team Magma stuff first. We'll still just use this team just now. This will be the team that we're going to use for the gym. If I remember correctly, so firstly we'll go into the Pokemart here and see if there's an additional clerk. There's not. So just your regular items. Yeah. Well, while we're at it, we're going to purchase ourselves some Ultra Balls. Get ourselves that extra Premier Ball. Okay. 20 Ultra Balls. I don't think we've got that many encounters left, but you can never be too careful. I'm pretty sure everybody said they were going to Sootopolis, so I think this is the way to go when you're going to the Cave of Origin. We can do... Ah, perfect, I was right, okay. Here. Okay, so this is the gym leader. Stephen's friend, the gym leader, Wallace. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be doing... Okay, here we go. It looks like we're going to be doing some of the Groudon stuff first. I was thinking we were going to take on the gym, but it seems like this team is going to be in for the interstitial here between the rest of the shenanigans going on. So there's Team Magma, Maxie, and I believe it's Tabitha, as well as Archie. I'm a scamp. And we are being entrusted with the Magma suit. Okay, so we're being trusted here with the Magma suit to go in and to make contact with Groudon here. Okay, here we go. This is the, as well as Groudon here, I believe, if I'm correct, that obviously we're going to have a chance to capture Groudon here in the Cave of Origin. We're going to have our own, I think if we go through the Cave of Origin, come on, enough for the jabber. Okay, so I think basically we're going to get ourselves an actual Cave of Origin encounter and then the legendary encounter. May providing us with some encouragement here. So much story nonsense, we're just going to go straight into the Cave of Origin here. The sooner we can get this done, the better. So we do have ourselves a Cave of Origin encounter. There we go, perfect. I was going to say, I don't know if we're going to bump into anything. I want it now. Oh, I want this so badly, and this will be getting added to the team. Okay. Mega Ampharos. I would like to do some damage to it. I don't think Bug Bite will kill. I won't do anything. Ah, perfect. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more damage to this Ampharos here. Oh, baby. Mega Ampharos is one of my favourite Pokemon. It's not my favourite, Dragonite is still my favourite, but Mega Ampharos is one of my favourite. The Dragon typing that Ampharos gets upon its Mega Evolution is absolutely goated, and I fucking love this Pokemon so much, and I desperately want to add it to our final team. In comes Mr. Sleep. Bin Woman has done her job. Confuse Ray, that's okay. We will take some damage with the Confused Ray. We'll go for Hypnosis here. Hopefully break through. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So we do a little bit of this Electro Ball. Gonna be chipping us down here, but that's okay. Snapped out. We go for the Hypnosis. Perfect. Okay. Now we've just bought Ultra Balls as well. Perfect for this occasion. So we're gonna get ourselves this Cave of Origin encounter and the what will be the Primal Groudon. 2, 3. There we go! Mega Ampharos. I'm so excited to have that on the team. Mega Ampharos. Look how majestic it is. Now, Ampharos is kind of meant to be like a sheep. I normally call it like, I'm gonna call this Ampharos Sean, after Sean the sheep, the most goated sheep of all time. But normally I think I call it like Woolies or something like that, or like Woolywot or something like that, because you know, electricity and sheeps and stuff. But okay, we better heal up a little bit. Probably could use a super potion there, but that's okay. Okay. So we've got ourselves an Ampharos. Sean the Ampharos, Sean the sheep. And we're going to get ourselves the actual Groudon encounter here. So one of the things, actually, do you know what I might do? We'll just run. I was going to say we'll maybe kind of chuck a... we'll maybe chuck a Repel or something up here, but... I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to speed it up a little bit here. Because I would like to get through the shenanigans here, as well as start, like, you know, like the gym stuff as well. Plus, in this time, Bin Woman will actually get some levels in. Okay, so that's not the way to go right now. Okay, we're getting closer. Ah. Bergmine. I'm glad it wasn't... I mean, Primeape would have been good as well. I would have taken a Primeape. I wouldn't have been as excited for Primeape as I would have been for the Mega Ampharos, but I suppose this is a different level, so I don't know if the encounters change massively as they do this. Yeah, they must do. They must change as we go down. Obviously, doing speed up as well, I have to be very careful. Oh, I can't switch, okay. And I can't, okay. Can't switch, and I can't run away. I have to be very careful here. Durant, this just shows you, Durant is kind of giving an example of why I wanted to add Bin Woman to the team, because Bug and Steel is actually like a really good typing. It's quite hard to find, like Fire is obviously really good, so it's like super effective against it. But, like Flying's neutralized because of the steel. So many things are resistant, so I can't use Sludge here because it won't affect it. Dazzling Gleam would be resisted. The bug's not doing very much, like it's not very effective because of the steel again. So a really, really good type defensively. And there we go. We're about to go down to a Durant there. So I need to be careful here because that's going to cause us some problems. We'll go for the lemonade and then use our last potion. Okay, we'll save it here. We'll bring the speed back down again. Because here we go. Okay. Now this is where we're going to chuck on our magma suit. Which I remember this bit, it does look pretty cool. And this is obviously going to get us through the magma here. Now, as I think I was going to say earlier on, this is going to turn into Primal Groudon. Now, I'm not too sure with the way the randomizer works. How it changes in terms of if it's just going to be a Primal Groudon or if it'll only change, if it'll randomize between Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Oh! So Groudon shows up here. You can hear a voice. Do you read me? Is that? Yes, it does. We have been asked to leap onto Groudon here, which we're doing. We're jumping. We're going to be following Groudon wherever the hell Groudon's going here. We are massive in comparison to Groudon here. Like, you'd think Groudon would be so much bigger. So, like I was trying to say, I don't know if the randomizer is going to change it between like Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre, or maybe Mega Rayquaza as well, or if it'll just be like a Mega. Do the Primals count as Megas? I'm not too sure. So we've been carried through here. This is going to be our encounter here. Okay, we're gonna have to be very careful because we do technically we do have a Master Ball. We've got it's in this bag. We've got a Master Ball. Should we wish to just throw that? Groudon standing before an insanely crazy crystal thing as it absorbs the energy within. Big chrysalis orb here. Groudon becoming the type that it should have always been. A fire and ground type. If it was going to be ground, it had to be fire as well. As it breaks free, Primal Groudon. Wow. Now, like I said, I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, Mewtwo. So it is just randomized. It is randomized. Now I do need to add this encounter. Primal Groudon, or maybe Cave of Origin. Cave of Origin. Primal Groudon. I need to add it because Cave of Origin is its own kind of thing. We've already got Mewtwo technically, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go for Bug Bite here. We're not going to kill it, it's a Mewtwo. Yeah. So we did good damage there still. Power Swap. I was going to say might up the damage a little bit. If we crit here, we kill the Mewtwo, but I have a feeling deep inside that we're going to be okay. We're not going to crit it. Okay, perfect. We get it down into the red. Now the reason I didn't really want to use the Master Ball here is because we've already got a Mewtwo. Like, we've got Mega Mewtwo Y. Yeah, Mega Mewtwo Y. So far this isn't really doing anything to us. So we can kind of just, yeah, it's just using power swap and guard swap. We can put the Mewtwo to sleep. Now, it might be Mewtwo because Mewtwo has like Mega Mewtwo X and Mega Mewtwo Y, so maybe it's only treating it as the legendaries that have that, so it would be like Mewtwo, Rayquaza, obviously Groudon and Kyogre with the primal forms, both Latios and Latias, and maybe Diancie, Mega Diancie. I can't think of any other forms, but we'll go for the Ultra Ball. It's asleep, it's in the red. Okay, no shakes. Still asleep, that's good. Now, again, I'm going to speed this up a little bit just because I don't really want to be sitting about when we could be progressing here and going to the gym. We're going to just... Okay, so it does have a move. Psycho Cut, but that's fine, we resist. It's going to keep going for that. We're not going to do anything other than just try and put it to sleep, which we keep missing. Okay, perfect. One. Okay, that's fine. Still fast asleep. 1, 2. Ooh, thought we had it. Okay, no shakes. Goes for Miracle Act. Okay. So all it has is Psycho Cut. We resist that, it's fine. We put it back to sleep again. 1. Nope. Okay. Right, I'm gonna be careful here. I'm just gonna heal up Mr. Sleep a little bit. Yeah, so I got a critical hit there. We'll heal up again. Put it back to sleep, hopefully. Mr. Sleep putting in the work here. 1. Okay. We could be here a little bit longer. It's annoying that we've missed quite a few hypnosises. It would be good if we could have had... Okay, that's 2 shakes. I'm getting a little bit like tense when it starts to shake. 1, 2. Oh, okay. We're getting more shakes. We're getting more shakes out of it. So, and hopefully we get to a point where, like, after a lot of the Ultra Balls and Pokeballs, we could use that one timer ball we've got. One, just one. There we go, we've got ourselves the Mewtwo. Now we've already got ourselves a Mewtwo anyways. In Mega Mewtwo Y. Let's slow this back down again. Now this is just a regular Mewtwo, so... Don't ask me why, this is the first thing that came into my head. Genesis. Genesis the Mewtwo. Captured. Primal Groudon story complete. And we can get ourselves back into the swing of things with the gym. There's Sootopolis City, hidden away in this little island. And the energy dissipating as we've captured Primal Groudon. And that concludes the end of the Team Magma story for this Nuzlocke. And now we can just continue and focus on the final parts, which are our 8th gym badge, and then the Elite Four. And we're getting a little cutscene back to the start. Kier saved the day, that's what the Professor I reckon saying. Oh, I didn't realise how much of this nonsense would happen, but... And there's Wally. Oh, that's cute. Little gathering. Team Magma grunts all looking really angry. Oh, looking super, super angry. There is Moss Deep City with the rocket. Looking a little happier there. I can't remember which one that is. She looks quite happy too. And we come back to Sootopolis, the Cave of Origin, hopefully. It is indeed over. Now I've currently got it like a little bit higher than the 100% speed, so that it's not like too slow and doesn't slow down massively. Archie and Maxie starting to realise that they were idiots this entire time. Funnily enough, actually, there's a Pokemon podcast that I listen to, and it is called, I can't even remember off the top of my head. So bad. It's either, there's two amazing Pokemon podcasts that are really, really good. There is Dunsparce and Drampa. There's also the Rolling Trainers, and there's one more as well, Pokemon Rollout. 3 podcasts that do like kind of what would you call it? What would they be called? Like a kind of Pokemon tabletop RPG, so like Dungeons and Dragons type thing, but for Pokemon. And I can't remember which one it is because I've not listened to them in a while, and I have lost a little bit of time in like those kind of the stories there. But in one of them, Archie and Maxie, I think, if I remember correctly, become like a gay couple, and like they like stay together, but it's like years after. I think it might be Dunsparce and Drampa. I can't remember exactly, but they come back like years later after all this nonsense, and the two of them are together in a couple, which is cute. Oh, this is rather adorable. They're making amends. Oh, come on. Right, we get it. We get the red orb as well. And away they go. Now we can finally take on the fucking gym. Oh, shit, I'm done. I'm absolutely done with this nonsense. We get it. If this was a normal playthrough, I would play through it and watch all the Eon Flute. Cool. Now we can use our Latios to fly around and do the Latios fly and stuff like that, because there's other places you can go to capture legendary Pokemon, which we're not going to do actually. We're just going to stick with the encounters we have. There are loads of little places we can go. Ah, Sable Knight. We don't have a Sableye, so we're just going to have to stick with. I'm just going to run into all the houses quickly. I'm going to check out and see. Ooh, Bubble Beam, okay, interesting. Oh, she's blocking us. She's blocking us from getting out. How the fuck do you get up there? That way? Ah. Okay, well, I think we can take on the gym now. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We've got ourselves the new encounters here. We've got ourselves sorted with all the Team Magma stuff. What we are going to do right here, right now, is unfortunately... oh, actually, no. I was going to say, unfortunately, we're going to say goodbye to this team, but this is the team we're going to use to take on the 8th gym. And we're going to slow it back down again. In this episode, we might not make it. I'm going to slow it all the way down. I'm going to keep it up 1.5 times speed. Obviously, we have a slightly different... Okay. Now... You're supposed to do all of those, but we're going to go through... Oh! Shit, no, I want to battle the trainers. I want to battle the trainers, so I'm gonna fuck it up. Oh, you can't! Alright, well... I'll get all the way to the top. I'm gonna get all the way to the top, and then I'm gonna fuck it up. So stay here. Marsh Stomp. I don't feel threatened by this Marsh Stomp right now. Goes for Rock Slide. Now normally that'd be super effective, but it's just going to be neutral because of our steel typing as well. So like I said, Bin Woman here has a very, very good typing. Oh, learning Psychic. Okay. Actually, you know, we probably won't use Attract all that much, so I'm going to get rid of Attract. I thought it would learn Psychic soon, I just couldn't remember when. Okay, Camerupt. We cannot stay in against Camerupt, so we'll go for Poncho here. And now that I think about it, now that we no longer need Dive... Camerupt download, okay. Now that we no longer need Dive, I can go and forget Dive and teach it Energy Ball, maybe just before the gym. Now, or the gym leader, sorry. We are currently the 33-minute mark, so what I will be doing is I will be completing the shenanigans here. Oh, I want to make sure I get this kind of right. Right, I'm gonna take this nice and slow. Back. Round. Shit. Oh no, that's okay. Right, I wanted to battle this woman. I wanted to battle this woman and leave a little path to get to the top. The other thing I want to do is also I want to drop down. So I want to fuck it up just before I get to the end. Bug Bite probably wouldn't have been the best option here, but... Oh, we eat the... Okay, perfect. We get a little bit of health back, we can eat the Lady Baz Ordinary. We'll go for Sludge instead. Maybe get poison on it. Sludge again. Lady Baz, one of my favourite bug types. Ledian. Give Ledian a Mega Form. Give us Mega Ledian. Okay, so we can technically finish this off, but I'm not going to do that. We are going to fall through and go down to the bottom. Because we want to battle all the trainers in this gym. I want to make sure we get as much experience as possible on our team. So, Whirlpool, okay, we're going to be stuck here. Bin Woman is going to be stuck in against this Minion, but I think we should be okay. Oh, the actual damage from Whirlpool, like the residual damage, doing more than... Well, I don't know, maybe it's about 50-50 there. Okay, this is getting a little bit stressful. We're getting a little bit close down here. But I think we should be okay. I think one more Bug Bite will do the job. Yeah, there we go. Oh, critical hit as well. I don't know if that mattered or not. But we did the job. We got the KO in the end. What I might do in this episode is take it all the way to the gym leader, and then we face the gym leader in the next episode. So what I'm going to do, because there's only a few minutes left, I'm going to speed it all the way up. We will take on these trainers on the way back down. And then in the next episode, we will take on Wallace, the gym leader. Using a full restore on a tiny wall. With Troon. What a shame. Lopunny. We're really getting use out of Bug Bite here. We'll go for a Psychic, see how much damage that does. Okay, we'll be very careful here. Pay attention to how much damage we're doing. I'm just varying moves here because I can see Bug Bite is running out of PP a little bit. When women gaining another level yet again. As we go down, battle some more trainers. Ben Women's really putting the work in here because of, again, like I said, the defensive typing is really helping us out here. We're resisting a lot of moves and we can take some good hits, we can take some good damage. Blastoise! Okay, now we are not, just realised we have a little bit of a water kind of weakness. Learning Energy Ball back onto Poncho here would be good. We'll try attacking gyms from Nature Power. Okay, that's quite good to know. Level 50, Bim level 46. Okay. I don't know how many more trainers there are. I don't know how many more like kind of drops we have here. Go for Hoth because it's electric flying. He goes for substitute. Ice Fang should get rid of the substitute here. Double team it. Okay, perfect. We're getting some good levels here on our Pokemon. We're gonna just stay in here with Hoth. Go for the Ice Fang on Chestnut. Chestnut getting a redemption in Pokemon Legends ZA, the most recent kind of game, the most recent Pokemon game. Getting a redemption with Chestnut's. Oh, there's more trainers with Chestnut's Mega Evolution. Really. Ah, Motham's sorry. Wormadam's counterpart. But yeah, Chestnut getting a redemption. A lot of people. I like Chestnut. I don't have a problem with Chestnut at all. A lot of people really don't like Chestnut. Brings us all the way back up. Perfect. So we're going to go out. We'll heal up. And do you know what? Fuck it. We've got the time. We've battled all the trainers. We're going to go quickly to the... We've got the time. We'll just extend the episode. Fuck it. I'll do it on a slightly faster speed. I mean, hyper potions aren't exactly what we're needing, but I'm pretty sure we got some nuggets from some of the grinding we did. We got some nuggets from the little battle place, and we've got Harscale. Just gonna sell. Yeah, see? Trying to sell anything that's worth quite a lot. Quite a few. Okay. And then we're gonna buy some more. Just want to make sure we're all stocked up, ready to go. As we go and take on. So we've completed that. Okay. Ah, no! Ah, fucked it. Silly. Does it reset? It does, okay. I have to be careful because... Shit. Okay, like I said, we're going to slow down back to that. We'll just go for 150%, so 1.5 times speed. And we will take on... I can't remember if I just saved it. We will take on Wallace here for our 8th and final gym badge before the Elite Four. We weren't going to do it in this episode, but fuck it, we're going to do it now. Wallace pretending that he is a supermodel, which he might very well be actually in the games. Omastar, okay. Starting off with Omastar. Fin Woman. We don't really have much in the way of... Now this is probably where I should have taught Energy Ball back to Ludicolo, but I think we should be okay. Not very effective. Wait for the protect there. Not effective. I'm confused why it's not very effective. Okay, we get the poison. That's what I was going for there. I'm going to be careful because I think it's in range of Brian doing double damage now that we're at half health. Okay, critical hit. Critical hit. Brian again gets boosted if we're just below half health, so Super Potion will bring us back up and stop Brian becoming a little bit more powerful there. The poison doing its working its magic. Us buying these Super Potions has really helped out, and I don't really want to be in that range of Brian doing... Okay, so it goes for the protect, which is good for us. What we can also do is go for the bug bite. I know Omastar doesn't have any okay. Omastar doesn't have any berries because they would have used it by now. Okay, doing good damage with Psychic there, so we should be able to take it out on this next turn. Psychic, I think, will be enough. If not, then the poison will take it out. Okay, down goes Omastar. It is a water type. Now, I can't remember actually, now that I think about it, I can't even remember if I'd set Iron Head. Okay. Iron Head, we are getting that steel. Oh, this is... This is a tough one because I kind of wanted to keep Dazzling Gleam because like we're a good type to resist dragons and stuff, unless they have a fire type move. Obviously, if they have a fire type move, then we're fucked. But Sludge has been getting us that poison, and we're gonna get rid of Sludge. We're gonna get rid of Sludge. Learn Stab. Now that I think about it, I'm just like, okay, we really need to think here because. Should have taught Energy Ball to Poncho. We're just going to switch into Poncho anyways. I can't even remember if... So the gym leaders, I can't even remember if I set them so they just have one type. Because that's two water Pokemon there. And it is like a water type gym. So I'm just trying to remember if that was something I did at the start or if I've just forgotten about it. And obviously I've taken a big break from playing this like since like February, since I started posting again and making these. But I cannot for the life of me remember if the gym... So we'll find out, I suppose, if the next Pokemon comes out here. We'll find out if it's another water type, then I'll probably be pretty convinced that it's set that the gym leaders just have one type. Okay, so Azumarill goes down. Poliwrath. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're looking at... In comes Mr. Sleep. I'm pretty sure we're looking at a water type gym leader here, which is perfect because Wallace is a water type gym leader. Zen Headbutt, we miss. He goes for Mind Reader. I don't know what that's meant to be kind of helping there, but we'll go for Zen Headbutt again. Some good damage there. It goes for Dynamic Punch. Okay, gets the confusion. We do resist, which is fine. Hopefully we can break through this confusion to finish it off. And we do. Mr. Sleep. Taking out the Poliwrath. Then comes Sandshrew. Okay, so maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. That's three water types back to back there is a little bit suspicious, considering the fact that this is a water type gym. I couldn't remember because there's a way you can set it that the gym leaders have just one type in the randomizer. Down goes Sandshrew. Each Pokemon here getting a chance to showcase Lucario. Okay, so there's only two Pokemon we haven't used yet. I'm going to go for Chargoon, and hopefully Fox can take on the last one that Wallace has. Okay, so it's a Mega. It is a Mega. Mega versus Mega. Flamethrower to take out the Mega Lucario. It goes down nice and easy. Can Fox take out the last one? It's a Combuskin. This works out perfectly. Each member of our newly constructed team getting to take down one of the Pokemon in the gym here. We finish it off nice and easy for our 8th and final gym badge in this Nuzlocke. We're at the 46-minute mark. This has been a long episode, but Leader Wallace goes down. We get ourselves, I think he called it the Rising badge there. Oh, the Rain badge, okay. Waterfall, so we get HMO5 Waterfall, which we will need, absolutely. And do we get a TM as well? No, we just, looks like we might just be getting Waterfall. Well, on that note, a very, very busy episode. We made our way from south of Mossdeep into Sootopolis to tackle Primal Groudon, or in our case, our Mewtwo. And put to bed all those Team Magma episodes and shenanigans that we had to kind of go through. Finally put that to rest and finish off the story there, as well as picking up our 8th and final gym badge before we head off to, I can't remember if it's like Evergrande, I will say Evergrande, but I think it's maybe Evergrande City, where we can then make our way through Victory Road and finally take on the Elite Four and hopefully complete this Nuzlocke. On that note, I've been KDP. This has been Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Omega Ruby randomized Nuzlocke. I cannot wait to see you in the next episode where we start traveling towards the Elite Four. I'll see you then. Bye.